Hey guys, it's me again, and this is the part 2 of the illustration tutorial from start to finish. Now I will transfer this thumbnail to my computer using my Cintiq and a program called Clip Studio Paint. Now we will move to screen recording. For the first sketch, I just make a new file using original size. In this case, it's A4 size with low resolution because it's faster to sketch in low res and you don't need that high resolution sketch anyways. Now I'm drawing the bear on a rock. You've seen this image before in previous video. If you haven't, check the part 1 in this description. At this point, I think about the bear pose, just finding a balance, what will look good. For a living character like this, you'll need to make your viewers think that they are alive, and you will need to make them move in your viewer's mind. For this purpose, your character needs to be in a dynamic pose instead of a static one. Here I use my watercolor brush to shape the rock and adding values to the drawing. The light source is from upper left, and now I use my watercolor brush to make the background. For the background of a landscape painting like this is a rule that it has to be in lower value than the foreground. I'm messing up the bear a bit more. Now I'm changing the pose to make him like sitting. Basically, in a sketch like this, I keep changing the drawing until it feels right and viewer can see what's happening in the picture. This is the number 1 that I will send to my client, and this is the number 2. It's a landscape drawing, so I rotate the canvas. I use my G Pen tool to make the initial line art. This is the bear and butterfly on top of the tree. Here I resize the drawing because I think it's a bit too small, and to have a better layout or composition. For this sketch, you don't need to think about the details. Just make some scribbles. If you think you will add some details on that part on the final image. What's more important is the value. I really recommend doing this value sketching. This value sketching is very important if you are doing an illustration, even if it's a colored one, because the value is what will guide your viewer's eye in your illustration. And as always, remember that the foreground is always more dark than the background. Now I think the tree needs more branch or something to guide the viewers from the left side to the character. Just erase some and add a new branch. Is that easy? And now I think the bear has the same value as the tree, so I darken my bear a bit, and now I'm done. It's the number 2 that I will send to my client. Now is the sketch number 3. I will combine two thumbnail concepts in this sketch. First thumbnail is the bear sleeping with butterfly on his nose, and I will add background like the second thumbnail. As usual, I just use my G Pen. There is some grass on the foreground, I just scribble it. Some trees in the back of the bear. Now I'm playing around with the bear pose. It's a bit weird like this, so I move the bear and make it sleep like this. Add some mountains, branches, and once I'm satisfied, I use my watercolor brush again. For the grass, I just use my watercolor brush and eraser. If you want to add soft light like this, you can use airbrush. I added a light beam that light the bear from above. Add another lace. I move my sketch to the right a bit because I think it will be better if the bear's head is on the center, and I can use the left space to add more grass. Change the size a bit because it's too small. The bigger your character, the clearer his expression will be. So that's a good thing to think. Now I'm playing around with the left side again. Add a bit more grass and it's done. I think that's it for this video. For the part 3, please stay tuned.